50 million freaking things to do. Do you guys coordinate with everybody else, like world map drops, like you know when other guilds are dropping and stuff?
Yeah, it's on the server.
When's the next set gonna drop?
All right, fishing tournament is live, boys.
Well met. For the Alliance.
It's tonight at 7:45 and 7:48.
No, don't try to be.
7:48. Okay.
And then if you do miss those, tomorrow we drop at 5:58 and 6 p.m.
I'm just gonna get him some buzz too. That's for my book in. Right. Back on the same. Swear to God. I can never play regular WoW again. My son keeps like, come on, mom, because he you know plays retail. He's like, oh, I'll play. He's like, no, no, retail. You got fucking warrior to level 40 over here, you know. It's like you can't get me in retail and I can't get him back in hardcore.
I only play retail as like a public testing. Honestly, that's the only reason I even hop on that shit. Like, I was running the Nax and like fucking test it out, tanking shit. We just had a buddy of mine. We went into Nax 25 man, and we ran into Vesuvius, and he was trying to practice his MC for the Vesu fight.
Yeah, you gotta know what you're doing on that.
Ruby reset his instance, so we have to start over.
Wow.
Okay. Well.
Why did he reset his instance?
I don't know.
How far is y'all good?
Not very far.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna go take my ult and go fucking farm whirlwind farm, I think.
You're not dumb, Eddie.
Now I forget, when you get the note, you have to go back to Windsor and then kill.
Yeah, you get the note to Windsor, then he gives you the quest to get the information. And then you kill the 2 bosses and go back to Windsor and it starts the escort. But, I mean, I need the purple note anyway, so I'll just clear. I'm zoning in. Again. Let's go. You can get note off of any of them. Oh, there's a note. Let's go, boys.
Okay, yes.
Hell yeah. Okay, let's clear Windsor. Not this bastard.
Doge.
What up, dude?
Pull me up. Switch out.
Alright.
We go down either way.
Placing the strangle kelp hex on them. You fish in my pools, I'll put strangle kelp hex on you. You fish up nothing but strangle kelp. You're cooked.
Thank you, Trog.
Yeah, sorry, I've been prepared for this for so freaking long,
It's
but I've
cool,
been
I
debated by the
understand.
phases and all that. And I didn't know this. I don't even know what day it is at any given moment. I didn't know today was Sunday. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm glad this shit's bugged though to allow multiple winners. Should be in first place, to be honest, but.
So basically, just keep fishing until you have, you know, to turn it in for both quest rewards.
Yeah.
And then go do it. Or a lot of times, what I'll do is just fish the whole tournament and get as many as I can. Because you also, I don't know if you've ever fished up any of the rare fish, you know, to get like the boots and the hat and
yeah, the Deezian queenfish is the one you want. All the other stuff's just like, yeah. There's a cool, I think it's Bop, sadly. But if it is BOE, I'm very interested. It's a one-handed weapon fish. It's not a bad one either. I've had dreams, right? They left a lot of, like, Easter eggs in the game when it comes to fishing and shit like that. Like the Ashbringer, for example, people thought for like a whole year that you were supposed to like fish up the Ashbringer because of that book at AV. And there's a whole bunch of debates. And you can fish up weapons, but they're kind of shitty. But I was thinking, like, it would be super fucking cool if there was, like, this rare two-handed swordfish. It would be super fucking cool. It's just like this big two-handed sword. It's just a big fish, though. It has sod written all over it. I don't know why they didn't add that. Dropping
It's
gems
like
out
what
here.
World of Warcraft is all about.
Yeah, for real. I want to be a Murloc. I don't care.
Either that or like Oblivion. You could do that.
I want to be a Murloc warrior.
Oh my god.
Or a Gnoll. A Gnoll would be cool. So yeah, you gotta have 40 tasty fish to get the quests, but you could just preemptively fish 80 since it's bugged. The cool thing, this was like one of the other solo self-found things that I cheesed on Skull Rock, at least. It wasn't on launch on this server, but if you were to make a solo self-found now, as soon as you hit level 5, start fishing, and then you could win the tournament however many times you'd like, actually, because you could just repeat it over and over. And then every time you win, you could A, get the trinket for your first turn-in, and then it'll also give you 2 gold, 50 silver. And then for your second turn-in, you could pick the trinket again, and then just vendor it. And then it'll be 5 gold every time you win. Which is insane. Like, level 5, or anything below level 40, like, name a quest that'll give you that much gold.
Wow. Trog knows all the hacks. I can't open the door. I don't have a proof of the cell key, guys. We didn't kill her. Yep. Info. Now we need the info.
Already at a Chris 16. I gotta be in the lead. Straight fishing these things.
God, I used to hate that shit back in the day, and people would stand on, like, they'd have a buddy with them, and they'd stand on top of your fucking fishing node, trying to screw you all up.
I'm
So
jamming
nobody
up
could get
Embrace Our
there.
Penis down here real bad. They got a bunch of people. I told them it was bugged. It's not as rainy today, but it is rainy. Nice and gloomy. I want to move to Seattle. I hear it rains there all the time. I dropped my Fury prot entirely. I'm Fury, like Deep Fury, and then I'm a two-handed meme spec for dungeon tanking, which I'm also about to have to respec. I'm about to drop Blood Craze for that. So my battle shout isn't a meme.
You're gonna stay two-handed arms though for that, or sometimes shield, sometimes two-hand.
Just for dungeon tanking.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain. It's good AoE pulls, like AoE threat for that two-handed spec. So
Yeah.
I'll run that. And then when there's something like problematic, like Timmy, I'll just throw on a shield.
Yeah, it makes sense. I think it's pretty fun too.
Yeah, I love it.
That's what I did while I was leveling, and then I haven't tanked that much as a 60, but if I got like a little bit more tanking gear, I would do it more. It's pretty fun while leveling though. Like I'm doing Scarlet Monastery right now, and the warrior tank is just doing like 40% more DPS than everybody else, and he's sweeping strikes rolling.
Smart man.
Yeah. If he was really smart, he would just come here with a healer. Not everybody else, or maybe one of the DPSs would be nice.
My best friend back in original 2019 Classic was a two-hander, and I used to meme on him so hard. But then all the theory crafters in the Warrior Discord found out about the Bone Reaper's Edge, and then it became like the fucking go-to for trash clears. Like in raid, the Bone Reaper, the two-hander, is that good. But yeah. The meta's the dual wield though. So my plan is I'm gonna switch to two-hander. Once I get the Bone Reaver, I'm gonna switch to two-hander for the trash. I'll show you how good it is. And then for bosses, I'll just switch back to dual wield Fury. And then all your defense, like I don't have a problem with threat. And then all the defense you could fix with your gear. So yeah, you don't have toughness though, that's the problem. You are missing out on a lot of armor when you go that route. But it shouldn't be a problem because I'm not going to tank like any major bosses. So fix everything else, resistance potions, all of it. Stone shield or whatever. I think healing potions are pretty slept on. A lot of people go for the lips, but there's a lot of stuff that you could just straight up potion out of. And that sounds dangerous even me saying that. So take that with a grain of salt. I'm not going to do it in raid, of course, but in general. A lot cheaper too. I hate these bug pools. I should have left that cast. That was a good cast. I've got 28 fish. I haven't seen a turn in yet. So if it's not bugged, great shape. Probably first place. Can't heart the booty bay. That sucks. Nor do I have an epic mount. Some of these pools that you could barely see, they're all bugged out. And they don't count as pools. So a lot of times you're fishing up like bullshit. But I'm rolling the dice here. Oh, dude, that guy won already? That's crazy. $11 fish off. Probably need to hit Yojamba. Yojamba has the best pools. But this shit's bugged, so whatever.
Well, Groovy running around in a bikini.
$300 fishing is so unholy. I feel like all I've done on this character is fish. I feel like I should be at like at least 225. That was one of the first things my stepbrother did. He banged out 300 fishing. I was like, you're crazy. What were you gonna
I
say?
caught like 6,000 fish in Cataclysm. Maybe more.
I feel that. I've done a lot of fishing.
The guild needed it. Do
Yeah.
you have any idea how much you can make per hour fishing in hardcore?
A fucking fuckload because eels. Eels, eels, eels. And the night
But
fin.
what is fuckload? Does that mean like more than 50 gold per hour?
You know, probably. It's gotta be better than grinding the sandworms out and fucking Silithus, that's for sure.
There's no fucking cell.
Yeah, no, dude, when I was first grinding those, they were like 2 gold a pop. And honestly, I still didn't even want to sell them at that. I kept them all. And then they just dropped. They like freaking plummeted.
The warrior tanks they're like allergic to using the hunter traps. I know they see them, they just don't want to use them.
Damn, bro, I haven't seen any more yells. I'm starting to think this shit not bugged.
Yeah, sorry.
Kraslo's almost back as well.
Who?
Kraslo, he died on Rag, and now he's
Oh.
57.
Nice.
Are you planning on doing the Stormwind bit right away?
Yeah.
Because I can port you to Donassus afterwards.
Yes. I'm gonna get all that shit done. I'm trying to hit the most important things first. Ugh.
And you still have to come back in here. Have you done MC? Did you do that MC tune pre-60?
No, I didn't, because I boosted from 50 to 16. So, yeah. So I need to go get the shard. So we could just, or we could, I mean, if we're gonna do an imp run, do a jailbreak into an imp run. It's right there. We'll grab it on the way. I stayed up late for days just to get to 50. I'm telling you, it's crazy watching those mages do that. That boosting and TG. I'd be terrified.
Yeah, never asked me to do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, Oni's really good at it. I mean, he is smooth. I hit 50, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna protect my life. Turtle brought me out to get Dragonkin Menace, get that part done. And then I just power leveled my tailoring, craft my robe. And chilled just to wait for the boost to start.
The moment of truth. 40 tasty fish. Could take fucking forever.
Are you gonna go ahead and turn those in?
Yeah, I haven't seen any more yells though, so I'm hopes aren't high. I think someone would have done it by now. swimming to Oni in style if I do. Fucking Azure Silk Belt, bro. I don't do that shit. Cloth, get out of here.
Does the swim speed buff work in lava?
What, for the fish? Or for the belt? I think it
Fish.
does, but you don't want to use it because it's lava. I kind of just eyeball it, to be honest. You could wait for a single lava tick, and then as soon as that happens, you start jumping, you'll be good to go. But there's also a weak aura that tells you when exactly to jump to avoid the fire damage.
I got that weak aura, and then like I jump on the line, and it always just got me damaged. So I'm not sure like what I'm doing wrong.
I'm not seeing multiple wriggles.
There's a boss. Give me shoulders. Give me shoulders.
The Horde appear to be lamenting about the fact that it isn't bugged. They're all sitting here crying.
Aw, not the right shoulders. Garbage. Boo. I'm not muted, so if you speak, they will be able to hear you, Grace. I know you hate
Alright, we just need everything to drop in this run.
I know, for real. Come on, Blizzard. Stop being a bitch.
Till we meet again.
We need some good RNGesus.
Oh yeah. They fixed the fishing tournament, by the way.
Oh, did they? So there's only one winner?
Yeah.
Who were you the winner?
Fuck no.
Oh damn.
They fix what?
You're gonna have to get serious about that shit. What is your
There's
fishing
no
at?
way. I'm
Maybe
cooked without an epic
300?
mount.
Right. But the hearth, the booty bay, all that good shit.
Talk to me. Ah, so it is bugged. Okay. Yes, it is bugged. Never mind. It didn't appear to be bugged when I first,
Yeah, so it takes a minute. Sometimes you have to wait like 15 minutes to reset.
Yeah, this guy here says it does work.
Yeah, just chill. Patient.
Bring a lot of them. Saw mates do that one time.
How's it going, folks?
Going good. How are you?
Congrats, Mama.
Thank you. I'm excited. I just got my tuned to the core.
Hey, buddy.
Does anyone need to save Princess?
No.
I don't have that quest yet. I haven't done it. I
I'd
won't
kill
be able to
Princess.
I think I
see
need
her
to save
loot.
her.
Do you? I gotta do the pre-quest and get all that shit done.
How are we looking over here?
Horrible.
Great.
Horrible.
Yeah, dude.
No, I'm just being dramatic.
Tim, when I summoned you, were you about to die?
No.
You were like quarter HP. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I was fighting like mobs that were like 3 levels higher, but
Oh, yeah.
like farming them, trying to get living essence. For my living shoulders. No,
Are
I
you
just
going to
wanted
be
summon... Go ahead.
tank or healer?
I'm heading towards healing.